Let's do it. Check it out. weekendaL'Haitienne is brought to you by Hello again everyone, welcome back to another edition of weekendaL'Haitienne. Thank you for tuning in. I am Michelle and I'm back with another great show for you this week. The group 509 has been around for a little over 3 years, playing good copper. But with 2 albums out, good musician on the band, they still haven't gotten that big break from the big producers and promoters in the industry. So I sat with Kenny Desmangle, their lead singer, the other day before their performance at Marabout Cafe, where he opened up about himself, 509's struggle, and his upcoming solo project. Here's how it went. Welcome to weekendaL'Haitienne. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Michelle. It's a pleasure to be here. I've always watched your shows. I've always want to be part of the shows. Today is the day. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm so happy to be here.
All right. Now, I saw your brand new video, All I Need Is You. I love the video.
Thank you.
What took you guys so long to make this video, considering the album came out almost a year ago?
Well, you know how it is in the industry. You know, things are not easy. You know, for 509, you know, we've been around for a little bit now. And after the album came out, according to the deal we had with the producer, they were supposed to give us 2 videos. And then we shot one of them, which was 509 Police. And then we were supposed to shoot a second video. And then we were debating about which song. That took some time. Well, finally, we decided, okay, yeah, we were going to shoot All I Need Is You. You know, every time it's something else. And we keep putting it on hold. And then finally we decided, look, you know what? We're gonna just keep doing it. You know, we're not gonna stop. Whatever it is, we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep shooting it until it's done.
Right. So better late than never, though, right?
Better late than never.
I don't wanna be with nobody else. All I need is you, baby, next to me. If loving you is so wrong, I don't wanna be right.
How long you been singing?
Man, ever since I was like 6 years old.
Wow.
You know, it's been a long time. You know, it's something that I love. That's my passion. I love music. I love singing. I could say that singing chose me. You know, I just happen to be singing. You know, since music was playing all over the place around my house, around me. So it's something that just grew on me.
It's in your heart.
It's in my heart.
Now, I know before you were with 509, you were with New York All Star. But before New York All Star, you were with another group before, right?
Yeah. That's like, you know, that was like my first little group when I came to the United States, where I went to New York. And we formed a group with a group of friends. At the time I was in college. You know, no, I was in high school. So I'm sorry. You know, we started doing that little music thing, you know, at the time when the new generation was just emerging, you know, and me and a couple of friends, we formed a group. You know, we were just playing around. That didn't work out, and I kept going. You know, I kept doing music at home. I kept on singing at home. You know, meeting new friends. We kept making music, and finally I got to be part of a group named Sewell, which was based in New York. It was in a digital format at the time, like meaning that they were playing with drum machines,
right?
And I was playing the keyboard and singing at the same time. So one day, they decided, they were like, you know what, you know, we have a keyboard player. Don't play the keyboard, just sing. And I was singing, like standing in front of the band and singing, and they liked me better singing for the crowd.
That's good.
And I've been doing that. I kept on doing that with Sewell. Then again, because of school, we all were in school at the time, you know, and they were like, Ralph Midelas was the guitar player for Sewell.
Okay.
We had Gerald Kebo. He's now the bass player for T-Vice.
For T-Vice, right?
He was part of Sewell. We were all living in New York at the time, going to school. So Gerald went away to school.
Right.
Ralph moved to Miami. I went away to school. So that was the end of Sewell.
Yeah.
Then after Sewell, I kept working, kept doing music with different artists.
Right.
Like Alain Cave, you know, Stanley Toussaint, Shea, Fanfan Thibault from Tabou Combo, Gary Ezil, Papa Juby, you know, everybody. I was just contributing at the studio, especially with Zen. Those guys were close friends of mine, like Alain. I would always be at the studio with them, you know, doing backgrounds on their album. You know, I got to co-wrote a song with Alain called Courage, which was a big hit for Zen. And I kept on going until one day I got a call from a guy named Rigo Simon that was forming New York All Stars. And among the musicians, there were Shedley Abraham, Makayo Césaire, Welmy Jean-Pierre. All of those guys were my friends that I played with from time to time in studios that I bumped into. So they called me up. They said, you know, do you want to be part of New York All Stars? We have Armstrong Jeune and we needed a second singer. So they called me.
Wow.
And that was it.
That's pretty good. So then when New York All Star broke up, is that when you moved down here or you moved down here?
I moved down here before they broke up.
Okay.
I actually left New York All Stars to move down here.
When you moved down here, did you automatically start with 509 or that was much later?
But 509 was not out yet. I started coming here to perform, first of all, with New York All Stars. So since Ralph was an old buddy of mine from way back,
right?
He was already living in Miami. So every time I come to Miami, I'd stay for a couple of days extra just to hang out. Then he had an idea of us doing a project together, like a solo project. And then later on, when we started working at the studio, we decided that, okay, we're gonna form a band.
Right.
Then when 509 was finally ready to come out, so I stayed completely. I'm like, okay, now I can stay. So we got T.I. World. We got a new guy, another guy that was playing the guitar, and another guy that was playing the bass that was not part of Massage, and another guy that was playing the congas that was not part of Massage. But some of the guys like Stanley, Fanfan the drummer,
right?
Carlo, Andre was part of Massage, but it was never that Massage became 509. A lot of people, you know, thought that it was Massage that turned into 509. No, 509 was just a new thing altogether.
So 509 has been around for a little bit over 3 years, right? Why is it so hard? I mean, 509 is not getting that respect as much as the other groups.
You know what? I get that question a lot. You know, I wish I knew. It's just unfortunate that we play so good, and we have so many people that would love to see the band succeed to be one of the top. So we constantly getting that questions like, what's going on? Because we have everything according to the standard of our market for us to have been among the top bands,
right?
Which I think we are. You understand? Most bands go through that.
Right.
You'll have good nights and bad nights. You understand? If I could give you an example, like Jacob Music, they didn't take off overnight. Those guys from way back, when they were struggling, like 509. Zenglen is another band,
right? With
Gracia Del Valle, they didn't take off overnight. They had to go through a lot, even with very good albums. It's just the industry. It's something that's very, very rare that a band will come out and just take off.
And then they just blow up.
You understand? And sometimes, if you overhype the band, that might backfire too.
Exactly.
Because I see that going on right now.
Right.
Some bands that people are overhyping,
and then when it finally comes out, and it's a total flop.
When it comes time for that band to deliver.
Now stick around for more of Kenny, the latest video, and look.